Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another level up. It's been a pretty busy week. Pretty tiring and insane week as always. It is Friday, so that means G.I. Joe Classifieds. So today, it's a little bit all over. Got the Classified B.A.T. We got Techno Viper. And then we got the Night Creeper. I don't know if I like the characters on the back or the artwork. Some pretty insane stuff. So I do have the retro back on pre-order. I think that comes out later on this year. I do have the retro Techno Viper on pre-order. I think that is on its way. Probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. I think if they do come up with a retro Night Creeper, I'll pick it up. I don't know about the ninjas. I haven't picked up any of the Cobra ninjas, the red ninja or the 2 blue ninjas as yet. But I do want to create a 4-person row of ninjas. Honestly, I've been waiting for the Black Dragon ninjas. I may just pick up the red ninja. Wait to see if they come out with the Black Dragon Ninja, the Night Creeper, and the Retro Night Creeper as a 4-person line. It's hard to say, but this is what we got today. Hopefully next week, maybe just one. But it's gonna be a big one because it's hopefully next week, Friday, we can unbox finally the porta potties, the modular fortification units for the Cobra. I did get 2. Gonna unbox 2, but you'll probably only get 1 of them. We'll see how it goes. Probably maybe 1 porta potty and the Cobra Claw. We'll see. But let's get into this. one more Cobra. Symbol. So the bat comes with 2 heads, the backpack, the original 3 things, and 2 chest plates. Try and get some of this out. Flamethrower. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the, and it comes with a pistol. I'm not a huge fan of the damaged look. Feet's a little loose. So he has a holster for the pistol. And if we're going full bat, we might as well go full bat. It only has a spot for 2. Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, the original backpack had a spot for all 3 weapons. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I got the hand upside down. I think the retro one, I'm going to keep the blast shield off. Truthfully, I kind of like that version. I don't know if I have any more of those. So the Techno Viper comes with the, I guess, fuel line, backpack, a pistol, a rifle, 3 gadgets, and the little screen. I like the look. So has the holster, the same place. Seems like everybody has that holster. The backpack, you can put the all the weapons fit. One click. Honestly, he looks pretty good. Oh. Like the new ones, but smaller. So the Night Creeper comes with a crossbow, 2 swords, a bow and arrow, 2 knives, 2 extra hands, and his backpack. More of a deluxe figure. Let's see how much of these weapons actually fits on the backpack or on him. So unfortunately, he does have a very skinny arm. Oh, he's got places for his knives, I think. Just gotta figure out which way his knives go. So I think the swords can go in. Yes, the swords can go in. It does look like you can put something there. Maybe it's supposed to go that way. So he has his left hand with the tiger spikes on it. Not sure what that's called. And the right hand is him throwing the ninja star. But it's definitely a pain in the butt. Getting the hand out. It's definitely a lot worse trying to figure out how to make them stand. Yeah, Night Creeper is a little bit unsturdy. Alright, let's take a look at these guys. Like I said, the bat comes with two different destructiveness. It looks great, but I don't know. Techno Viper looks pretty insane. Night Creeper comes with the Night Creeper 2 helmet and the 2 extra hands, like I said. Nope. Not bad. Not bad at all. Think the chest plate should have been like the Crimson Viper or the Crimson Bat with the Cobra symbol. But the retro bat should be behind of him. And hopefully they make a bat version 2. Got my Techno Viper in back. Televiper, Retro Televiper. And if they make a Cyber Viper, which leaves my Ninja team. Like I said, hopefully they make a Retro Night Creeper. I don't know. I would love a Black Dragon. And maybe if I can find a cheap one, the Red Ninja. Retro Crimson Guard, Female Crimson Guard, Crimson Guard, Crimson Guard Immortal. I need one more Snow Trooper, 2 more EOs, the Retro Cobra Officer, a Neo Viper, next week the Claw and the Porta Potty, and then we start on the bottom row. So I've counted the top row. There is 10 rows of 4s, which means I can create 10 rows of 4s down here. So I'm going to do 2 rows of the Iron Grenadiers. Bat Iron Grenadier, Retro Iron Grenadier. We know Undertow, Target, Annihilator. So there's enough Iron Grenadiers to make 2 rows, at the very least. Hopefully they make the Headhunters, 1 row of Headhunters. The Environmental Warriors, which is where the Mole Rat comes in. Toxo Viper version 2, Sludge Viper, and the Mole Rat. So that is 4, leaving 6 for the Cobra Troopers. 1 row will be, I think that would be the start. The Crimson Alley Viper, the Alley Viper, the Trench Viper, maybe a Retro Alley Viper if they make one. We'll see how that goes. I know for the Frag Viper, I want to make a explosive 4-man team. If they actually make the characters, start off with the Frag Viper, Flak Viper, Incinerator, and there was one more explosive character for Cobra that I wanted. Which is 2 of the 6, which leaves 4. Range Viper and the Grim Viper. Those are literally the forest troopers, forest specialists. Saw Viper, Heavy Gunner, Night Viper, Laser Viper, and I don't know what else unit I would want in that. Just saw the Weapon Specialist, Desert Viper, so I probably will have, I think the Desert Viper can go with these 2. And then 1 row just of the Supernatural Vipers, the Ghost Vipers. And what else? They come out with Dire Tech. Or just maybe a roll of Specialty Vipers. We'll see how that goes. But like I said, we have an army, and we're not even trying to build an army. Well, technically build a army of troopers. And then once that row is done, take a small break, do the Cobra main Cobra troopers, because I have too much of these. Pythona's on her way. Slice and Dice is on their way. We still need Voltar and somebody else for the Iron Grenadiers. Maybe Interrogator. We got Crocmaster, I think that's Night Stalker, and Viper. I need one more character to do the swamp defense, which might just be Copperhead. But Copperhead is going to be part of the other line. So definitely 3 lines are taken. So that leaves 7 lines of 4 going that way. Serpentor, Pythona, Nemesis Immortal, and then Dr. Mindbender and Cobra Commander up front. Honestly, I have no idea where I want to put the damn Royal Guards. Depending on how much space, if that air chariot takes, if I can bring him up, put the Royal Guards there. Planning to pick up 2 of those. Right now, inbox, it looks full once it's out. And like this, everything should have enough room for more officers if more comes out. We'll see what happens. G.I. Joe still has a lot of space. And truthfully, it looks like it has a lot of space. But once the Thunder Machine gets put in, the Ferret, the Bike, and the ground assault unit, if that's what they are coming out with, the Dreadnoks will kind of be full. I really don't know how this is going to look. The Action Troopers, the Legacy Force. If I have enough room, I should, if I do it a specific way, but there is a chance, if they still are allowed to purchase, I might pick up the Codes leather band and place them here. We'll see. And again, I still have the Ninja Force there, which I'm wondering if I can move that and put Codes leather there. Too much happening, but it's starting to look better than what I expected it to be. Hopefully, once everything is open, it will look pretty damn impressive. So once these two shelves are open, like I said, take a little break. Probably open up the 3 NECA Dungeons and Dragon figures. Hit the officers. Probably one of the Star Wars. Probably that row. Do G.I. Joe. Other Star Wars. Hopefully the Masterverse is done. So like I said, after that I took a small break. Once I get all the heroes done, taking a small break with the Turtles, coming back for the Horde. Once that is done, maybe Thundercats, maybe Silverhawks. And that's just the half of it. We still have Power Rangers and Gargoyles. We still have, on that side, Soul of Chogokin and Transformers Masterpiece. But once everything is open, take a little room tour. Hopefully, once everything is open, most of the collection is done. Hopefully. As you see, I'm missing one more for that. That will be Mummies Alive Scarab. Hopefully. A whole lot of stuff happening and getting done, which is literally insane. But as usual, you guys will be here coming along for the ride, coming along for the unboxing. And hopefully be here for the final look of everything. Once the actual Cobra figures are open, I think the unboxing will be a lot faster, as we only get 1 or 2 troopers. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you like this unboxing. Yes, stay tuned for next week. Unboxing Masterverse. I'm thinking possibly the 2 deluxe, the Ram-Man and the movie He-Man. Because I want to finish the back to see how many room I actually have. If not Ram-Man and He-Man, then just movie He-Man and possibly Cyclone to finish up my flyers, or at least the characters that will be against the wall, besides the 2 Mattel Creation characters. Little by little, it's getting done. And then, of course, next week, Cobra Claw, and Trench Viper. And then probably the week after that, the Cobra Hiss 3-pack before we actually get into the bottom row. At least once the porta potties is actually up there with the claw, like there would be spots for the Cobra Hiss 3-pack. And by that time, the Cobra Snake armor should be in. So I will be unboxing that as soon as I finish with the bottom row. Cobra Troops, which unfortunately is not going to take too long. I don't think. We'll see when we get there. Possibly 3-4 weeks on the bottom. Like I said, we'll see when we get there. Be safe, guys. Take care. Aloha.